Hi guys, and welcome to our programming for you. Today we are going to be looking at the filter function, which is part of the Tidyverse package. So firstly, let's just load in the Tidyverse. And then today we're working with the plastics dataset, which you can get from GitHub on the Tidy Tuesday. So I've already loaded that in. So first, let's just have a look at plastics. And let's say, for example, I'm interested in parent company. So this data looks at the different types of plastics by country, by parent company. Essentially, we have different types of plastics within this data set. So let's say, for example, I'm interested in the Coca-Cola company. So let's have a look at that. So we have plastics, and then I'm going to use my pipe operator to say, and then I want to filter, and then I want to define the column I want to filter from, which is parent company, and then double equal sign, and I'm going to type in the Coca-Cola company. Bear in mind that when you type in the Coca-Cola company, it has to match case for case, so I have to have a capital C. The spacing could be correct. You could just copy and paste to make sure it's correct. So in my case, I typed it correctly, and if I run that, I scroll along, we can see that all of the data corresponds to the Coca-Cola company. So let's just say now I want to look at more than just the Coca-Cola company. I just type in plastics and run that. So I've got Coca-Cola company, and PepsiCo is quite well known as well. So let's say I want to look at those two companies, plastics, and then filter parent company equals the Coca-Cola company, and then I'm going to use this to say or. So that corresponds to or function in R. So parent company equals, with double equal sign, the Coca-Cola company, or parent company double equals PepsiCo. Oh, make sure that's the right case. And if I run that, we can now see that all of our data corresponds to PepsiCo and the Coca-Cola company. So there is a final way to type this, which perhaps saves more time. In these cases, so where we only have one, or well, not really for one, but where we're looking at two, only filtering for two companies, it's okay to type parent company twice. But if we're looking at multiple companies, there's a better way to type it. So again, let me just have a look at plastics, and then let's say now I want to look at more than just the Coca-Cola company and PepsiCo. So I'm going to type plastics and then filter the parent company, and instead of a double equal sign, I can use %in % function, and then I can open up a character string and say the Coca-Cola company, PepsiCo, and let's say I want to look at Sony and Seco. So if I run that, we can now see that all of our data corresponds to those four companies that I inputted. So we have Coca-Cola company, Seco, PepsiCo, and Sony. So you can sort of see that I could have written it this way, or I could have written it the second way and said parent company is Coca-Cola company, or PepsiCo, or Sony, or Seco, and written company or typed out company, parent company 4 times, which isn't the most efficient way. So this is a good way to filter by parent company. So this is good for filtering for character strings, but let's look at some numerical values. So if I type in plastics again and have a look, let's say I'm interested in grand total. So I'm gonna write plastics and then filter grand total, and I would like to look at anything greater than 1000. And if we look over, all of our grand total values should be over 1000. So there we can see we filtered for that. We could do less than 1000. Where are we? Yep, so now all of our grand totals are less than 1000. For your assignment, so if you're doing your own programming, sometimes it's handy to use the equal sign just to make sure that, for example, grand total is less than or equal to 1000 if you want to include the 1000. So if I do that, you won't be able to see, but we could do it the other way, greater than or equal to 1000, and there we have it. So this is just a very simple way to filter for values and characters. Obviously we can do more advanced stuff, but I'll save that for another video. So if you did enjoy this, feel free to give the video a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.